Well, hello, my beautiful Cancerians. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles love reading for mid-October right through to mid-November 2024. I've already cleansed your space and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares, and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about, pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings and I will never reach out to you personally to offer one. Also, I will never ask you for money, e-gifts, or donations. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Cancerians, this is your singles love reading for those Cancerians who are currently open to finding love. The first pile will be your protagonist energy, and that's how you're feeling about love or how you're approaching love. The second pile will be any energies you feel are against you at this time, and the third pile will be the unified energy of how things are going to come together for you all, okay? So let us begin. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Cancerians? Who's coming towards them? Can you please show them the way? What is going on there? Now, we do have the Mountain card as your protagonist energy. So I feel some of you, you've struggled with love. You may feel it is a monumental feat to actually find someone that you resonate with. I mean, the Mountain tends to indicate that you feel a little bit solitary right now, isolated. You may find it really hard to transform your circumstances right now, and you may feel that you're in a deep period of personal reflection. Now, we also have the clouds there, so feeling a bit uncertain about love. And we also have the cross. So it's a bit of a struggle right now for you when it comes to love. I got to be honest with the cards that have popped out there. Now, this is your overarching energy, which is basically how things are going for you right now. And I feel like you are trying to still believe in love, but we're going to go to the Celtic cross just to see the details of who is coming your way. Because even though this overarching energy suggests right now you are focused on you, and I feel like, you know, you are in a deep period of discovery. I feel that, you know, it doesn't mean that a love is not coming in for you. So one moment, please. We'll get there. With the number 21, this can indicate that some of you have actually come out of something, ended something that was very difficult, because 21 is the World card energy. And because the Mountain is there, it can indicate that, you know, you have been resistant to get back involved in love. I feel with the Clouds energy, it's in the resistance position. So it tends to tell me that you've had a real test of faith when it comes to love. I feel there's an uncertainty or hesitation, or you may have even connected to people in the past who were very inconsistent. People who perhaps, you know, hesitated to commit to you long term, or maybe you found something out about a person that was hidden about them. Because I'm just getting an energy here, and don't shoot the messenger when I say this, but I'm being given this energy that love, it changes people, both for the good and for the bad. And I feel like some of you may have met someone that when you were in a relationship with them, or you fell in love with this person and they fell in love with you, it changed them. It's almost like they were a totally different person. Maybe there was some control issues there. I'm just getting an energy of almost like as soon as someone got you into a relationship, it feels very much like they're on autopilot and you were doing a lot of investing in the relationship. So this may not resonate with everyone, but I have to honor the energy that I've got coming out in this particular reading. Now, you're someone who is super independent, and actually you tend to stand out from the crowd. When you have a Mountain there, it tends to tell me that you're a very strong person, someone who has been building in confidence. But I feel there is this energy of isolation there. So some of you may feel that, you know, you stand alone and you are feeling a bit isolated or lonely at times. Doesn't mean that you're not like living life and enjoying your single time. I get an energy of, especially before bed, there can be like some thoughts there which you kind of wonder why love has not come towards you, and you would kind of like it if you found a divine counterpart to like cozy up to, just as you are like ending the evening sort of thing. So I am getting an energy of yearning from this card, but ultimately the Tower energy is kind of an affinity with the Mountain card. So it can indicate some of you had a shock that made you kind of really reflect on your priorities in life. And I feel like you're choosing you right now. And as you can see there, 8 is at the bottom of this mountain. So I feel some of you, you've been learning lessons about erecting healthier boundaries. You tend to be an overgiver. You're someone who is very emotionally nurturing, someone who is very supportive and actually very healing to people. So you may have actually attracted people in the past who required some level of fixing or came to you when they were in need. And I feel like you're learning that, you know, you need to have your needs met in a relationship as well. You're not just there to be someone's emotional crutch. Very, very important message there as well. Okay. Now, I feel like there has been some delays in love. This is how you're feeling about it. You're feeling that, you know, it has been a bit of a struggle to find love. There's no one really out there that is really sparking your attention or you have any chemistry with, especially since we've got the clouds there. Okay, now it is in the resistance position. So this means you are going to see clearly the next steps ahead of what you are going to change about your life that puts you in a position to meet someone new, because this is a card that is you kind of figuring out what it is you want. You know, to say that you just want love, you know, that's really not precise. I feel like you've done that in the past and said you want to be in love or you want to meet your soulmate. And I feel like we do meet many different people for many different reasons. So I feel some of the people you've met in the past, they were there to help you learn a lesson and spiritually evolve, but it's left you feeling a little bit bereft, okay? The clouds energy, it is an energy of feeling like confusion as to why you are currently single, because I feel like you are someone who's very strong, very independent. Some of you may have even wondered if that sense of empowerment has actually intimidated people from approaching you, but that's not true at all. The right person is going to approach you, and I do feel that there is a soulmate coming in, but I feel it's connected to your belief system, because right now I feel some of you doubt, because the clouds is a card of doubt in the Lenormand deck, and I can't shuffle the cards and pop one out for you that I want to choose for you, because I certainly wouldn't give you these cards. I would give you, the love card. I would give you the dog card, which is soulmate, but these cards popped out for you. So I feel there is an energy of seclusion. There is an energy of withdrawing from the dating scene for some time in order to work out who you are, what you want. But also I feel there is some loneliness there and some hesitation about what the future will bring when it comes to your love life. But do not despair, because this is in the resistance position, which basically means that everything that has been unclear will now come clear for you, because your final card there is the cross. Now, the cross can indicate that you need to believe and then you will receive. Okay, that is the main energy I'm getting with this. But I can see that a lot of you have been put on pause on purpose to deepen your spiritual gifts, to get to know yourself in a deeper way. A lot of you have responsibilities on your shoulders right now. It's almost like you've sacrificed love in order to focus on family or something in particular. But now I feel there will be some sort of adjustment in your life where you will create space for love, okay? I'm also being given an energy that you've been put on pause on purpose in order to... I'm just being given energy of help another person. Random, I know, but I feel, of course, the energy is changing for you. It's shifting, where, of course, you're still going to be a very supportive and helpful person, but I really get this kind of energy here where everything is about to change, because now you're believing that love is possible. Love can be rewarding and kind. Some of you have not experienced that in the past, but I feel there's an energy here about healthier boundaries, because you tend to sacrifice a lot of yourself in relationships. And I feel this is about, honoring your own needs, having those needs met, and not kind of sacrificing your own needs for another person, for love. I feel like you have been independently sort of realizing that your happiness is not tied up in another person. And I feel that level of maturity is clearing space for someone new to come into your life. Okay, so that's the deep stuff. Let's get to the details and see what is actually happening, who is coming your way. Your starting position basically is you're feeling a little bit hesitant and unclear. You can't see how love is going to come into your life right now, almost to the point where you've given up, but the outcome is the belief system card. So I would say, you know, believe and receive. I keep coming back to that energy. Your first card in the Celtic Cross is the Knight of Swords. So lifestyle changes, really kind of like adapting to some sort of change. I feel this is about you broadening your perspective and your horizons. I feel some of you, look at that. We've got the Magician card. So that's all about your manifestations becoming a reality, but they shift. It's like sometimes you believe love is coming in, you can feel it, and then suddenly it's like you're bereft. So for example, if you decide to go to an event with friends and you're like, okay, gonna go out there, enjoy myself with friends, but hopefully I'm going to look around, see if there's anybody out there to love. And then you leave the night and think, oh, that was nobody out there, just, you know, and it just almost like puts you in a bit of a funk, okay? Because I am getting a fluctuation of moods here with you. So it almost like prevents you from searching any further. There's no one like offering that spark, that chemistry that you're looking for. So it's almost like you feel that love is never coming for you, okay? Because I feel like you have tried and it's been met with radio silence. I just feel the search continues is what I'm given, but I almost feel like you've withdrawn from the search now. It's like this kind of like coming to terms with the fact that, you know, you're all good by yourself. You don't need anybody, but you would like somebody, okay? Now we've got the Emperor energy here, so that is the potential meeting a divine counterpart. We got the Chariot card. Now we got the Queen of Cups in the past position, so that tends to tell me that you have been put on pause on purpose to focus on your own needs, because the Queen of Cups is a Cancerian card, and it is all about self-love, self-care, and healing. So maybe not everyone has gone through something difficult. It doesn't have to be to do with love either. It can be something that you've had to come to terms with, that you needed to like put love on pause. We've got the Ace of Cups there. So, you know, we do have new love coming in. This is definitely something that I see for your future. We've got the Sun card, and we've got the Strength card. Now, I would say, right now, I would say there's definitely someone coming in, okay? Is it in the next 6 weeks? I would say no. You may meet this person in the next 6 weeks, but I feel it won't be like a high-level commitment. I feel it could be explored, but it doesn't become something that is like official, let's say. That would be too quick anyway. But let's get to your cards. The first card there is the Knight of Swords. So this is about cutting links to the past. It's really about being very independent, a goal getter and a goal setter. So I definitely see that you're focusing on your projects at this time, but this is a need to come out of your usual circumstances. So if you tend to go to the same places, same bars, restaurants, you know, same environment, I feel this is a call for you to maybe move outside that usual parameter, because I feel a lot of you are thinking about, you know, new places that are opening up, new experiences, new festivals, new events, and I feel this is where you're called to go at this time, because you seem to meet this person connected to some sort of travel. There's definitely movement and improvement going on in your love life. I would also say you're definitely going to reach your goal when it comes to finding love. Ace of Cups is there, Chariot card is there, Emperor is there. And this is not a gender-specific reading. It means there is divine counterpart energy available to you, but you need to take action in some way. So I'm not seeing any invitation energy. I'm seeing travel for a lot of you. So some of you, it could be a business trip that you go on. It could be a vacation that you've got, maybe a quick road trip with some friends. Maybe you're going to visit someone, and there's like a night out somewhere, because I'm just getting this energy of being a bit of a homebody. Some of you may even like put yourself on online dating, and that's why I'm feeling the distance or some sort of travel energy. So please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate with everyone, but the Knight of Swords is to make some adjustments, okay, and really think clearly about what it is you want. Swords are all about the mind. They're about getting, very clear and direct about the things that you attach yourself to in this lifetime. And of course, this is the card that indicates, things will gather momentum as you build in confidence. And I feel, now don't shoot the messenger when I say this, okay? Because the combination of the Magician card and the Knight of Swords, some of you've been angry, okay? Now, either this is anger at a person or a situation. Perhaps you feel that, something that happened that was unfair. There's just some little bit of extra anger that needs to be released there. Again, that may not resonate with everyone, but I'm feeling it like someone holding on to some anger. And remember that anger, whilst it is a healthy emotion, we have it for a reason. If we hold on to it, the only person it's hurting is ourselves. So sometimes it's really great to just, forgive the past or forgive the situation in order to let go of it, because holding on to it, it hurts you. The other person's really just getting on with their life, right? So I feel for some of you, you may be connecting to that at this time, but I feel you have been put on pause in order to embrace your independence, in order to explore life on your own terms. We also have the Magician card as the crossing energy. Something had potential in the past. That's what I'm being given here. And I feel it left you very scattered. You may have felt like you wasted your time with this situation or this person, but everything happens for a reason, and we learn something from every single person we come into contact with and every situation we experience. Now, the Magician card, it's like sometimes you are connected to manifesting love, and other times you feel really like let down. You feel that you have unfulfilled potential in that area. And what I mean by that is sometimes you feel like you're not truly seen or truly understood in a relationship. You're someone who is super sensitive. You're really caring and really loving. You have such a beautiful, pure heart, one of the purest hearts in the whole zodiac. And you may feel that sometimes people take advantage of that energy, or they try to kind of like suffocate your emotional sensitivity by telling you that you're too sensitive. I would say don't listen to that person, because if they feel that you are too much for them, it usually means that they are not enough for you. Okay, so that's coming through very, very strongly there too. Now, the Magician card, of course, this is your crossing card. So I feel some of you may have met people in the past, they just didn't bring the magic. You're someone who, you want the great romance. And I feel, you tend to meet people who either try to control you or, are very sort of like scattered, very sort of chaotic people who are very impulsive, and they're not emotionally available to offer you the love that you truly deserve and desire. So I feel with this Magician card being in the crossing position that, some of you, it's almost like you've lost that sparkle within yourself, and you're trying to reconnect to that part of yourself that shines and sparkles like it once did. I want you to be aware that's in you. So if that's how you're feeling, we've got the Sun card as the outcome energy, okay? And which is this one, the Moon, okay? I feel like someone drained your energy, or someone tried to like drain your resources in some way, or, just knock your sparkle. This doesn't have to be an ex or a past relationship. This could be something you experienced when you were younger, bullying. Someone may have knocked your confidence. Maybe it's someone said something to you when you were younger and just made you feel like you were not enough in some way. Because I feel a lot of you are doing some processing, some, soul searching, especially with that Moon energy. You're all up in your shadow self right now, and you're going through a major transformative time, but it means sorting through the mud of life, the stuff that we've experienced. It really hurts. So I feel some of you are making your way through that right now, and that's been your priority. Love hasn't been your priority, even though you want it. However, the Magician card is present, which means, your thoughts become things. And that's why you're being asked to believe in order to receive right now. Because if you attach yourself to a vibration that love is not coming for you, you've not seen any evidence of love coming, it's hard to find someone. Maybe you feel it's the same old people, places, and you find yourself in a situation truly helpless to change. I feel, of course, that can make you feel like nothing's ever going to change, like no love is ever coming towards you. But attach yourself to a vibration of believing it is possible, that love is coming for you, and it will arrive. And I see with that Ace of Cups that there is love coming towards you, and it's a new person, okay? I am picking up an energy of someone who is close to you. They're in your friendship circle, someone that you do respect. This person, they tend to be very helpful towards you. They also have feelings for you, but they don't want to cross a line. It's almost like they've sacrificed their romantic feelings for you in order to just be a friend and be in your life, because they feel that you're not interested in them. So that's something that perhaps you will explore later on as well. But I also see someone new coming, okay? Now on the earthly plane, we got the Moon card. So of course this is your element, my beautiful Cancerian. So very sensitive, very pure, soul-searching energy right now. But also this is a fluctuation in emotions, okay? Feeling extra sensitive, sometimes really wanting to find love and other times not. I feel like you are trying to connect to a part of yourself to kind of romance your life again, to fall in love with life again. And with that Moon energy, I feel, of course, you want the romance. And I want you to be aware that when you get the Moon card on the earthly plane, not only does this mean that you are going through a period of purifying your energy, detoxifying, getting someone else out of your energy, but also this is about trusting the process, the surrender, because the Moon is the hidden. And I'm definitely picking up on a hidden feelings from a person that you already know, but also this card indicates that, you know, right now you cannot see what the universe is lining up for you. The universe is orchestrating a romantic endeavor coming your way, but you are not seeing any evidence of it right now, but you must trust the process. And suddenly, when the moment is right, then your soulmate will appear. So the Moon card is the hidden coming to light. So it's not too far away, but I would say it's not in the next 6 weeks, okay? Now, the past position, we've got the Queen of Cups. I feel like this is a period where you're learning to be comfortable in your own skin and nurture yourself. You tend to forget yourself in the process of loving other people, okay? And I feel this is definitely something you need to come back to in your center and ground yourself and realize that you don't need to lose yourself in another in order to be fully in love with that person. And you need to retain a part of yourself that is independent and, you know, self-sufficient as well there. You can have two people come together and there's a bond and they choose to be with each other in this lifetime, but they don't need to be like so immersed in each other that they cannot lead their own separate lives. I don't know, that's like codependency kind of energy coming out there. So some of you may have dealt with a person who was like that as well. Now that Queen of Cups energy is also about healing yourself. You're actually a healer, natural healer, okay? And some of you may have put love on pause in order to not just purify your energy and go through the process of healing, but also some of you may have wanted to explore your healing gifts, maybe taking a course on healing. Maybe you found your way into a caring practice. Maybe you're in healthcare, or maybe you found your way into some sort of profession or environment. It could just be in a community, a group of people where you give your care, your time. There's nothing more important than giving someone your time, right? And I feel like you do tend to give people a lot of your time. And I see this energy of reaching out from you. So you're a good friend there as well. But I feel like you've been learning to love yourself. And I know that sounds frustrating sometimes. People are like, oh, I do all the work, but I just want to know about the soulmate. But sometimes we cannot, you know, meet our soulmate until we complete that part of our journey. Otherwise, you'll keep repeating a cycle with people who don't respect you or people who are not emotionally available to love you. Please apply it to your situation because, of course, you know, everyone will have a different experience. Now, what is in your potential energy? We've got the Emperor. Now, the Emperor energy, of course, is a divine counterpart. So there is the potential here to meet someone who is destined to be with you, as in a soulmate. But also I feel a lot of you have so many responsibilities on your shoulders right now. You have to be a little bit stricter with yourself to give more time for you. And also an act of self-care is also putting yourself in a position to be loved by another person and to let love in, okay? Because variety is a spice of life and we must have balance. If you do one thing all the time and don't open yourself up to other areas in life, we start to become stagnant, and the universe does not want us to be stationary. So with this energy, I feel there is a new person coming into your life who is mature enough to want to settle down. This person, they've got a 5-year plan. This person, you know, I feel like they're looking to the future. They're someone who is very organized, this person, very calm under pressure. This person, they guide people. I'm being given energy of they guide people, or if they're retired, they used to guide people, or they used to be a consultant in some way. They're also someone who tends to find themselves in positions to help people. So I feel both of you, very thoughtful energies coming together. It will be a perfect relationship there. As you can see, I hope you can see there is a little heart. Okay, this person's heart is pure, and I feel like they may be the same age as you, or maybe there's like 1 year apart is what I'm being given with this card. But I also feel that this person, they are a true gem. This person, they're true blue, and this is your potential position, as I said. So I feel, you know, divine counterpart coming in. This person, if you like celebrate a religion or have a belief system, I feel this person is also someone who celebrates the same religion or belief system there as well, okay? Now, in your near future, this is the next 6 weeks, the Chariot card. Now, the Chariot card is overcoming an obstacle, and you can see that all of your cards have had obstacles there, so I feel this is about, you know, breaking through that energy, and the Chariot card means you're going to be successful, but action needs to happen. So I feel this is about you coming out of your comfort zone, doing things that you don't normally do. New experiences, being curious. The Chariot card is to take charge, but also I want you to be aware on something that's very important with this card. The Chariot card is commitment. Okay, it is commitment and dedication, and I feel that you are moving towards commitment and dedication when it comes to a relationship. I also see some of you either relocating or going on a vacation or, you know, road trip or something. I feel this is significant because it feels after this event that you will meet this person. I thought it was going to be on that event, but I feel it's after that event. That's what's my guides are telling me right now. And I also hear that this person is really into cars. So if you are into cars, then this person is definitely a match. If you're like, on cars, I feel this person's car is going to impress you in some way. You know, aesthetic things, you know, material things, they don't really like impress anybody really, if we're really honest. It's more about love and how this person respects the sanctity of love, and I feel this person does. Okay, this person who's coming in for you there as well. Now, this is your advice to yourself in this moment. Two of Pentacles. You're pretty busy right now, so it's like you're keeping busy. You're doing life. I feel like you're spinning a lot of plates. You may have a lot of pressure on your shoulders right now. Two of Pentacles is like inconsistent. I keep getting the energy of 1 minute you really want to go out and find love, or you think, you know what, I'm going to be in a relationship, and the next minute you're like talking yourself out of it, or it's fluctuating. But also I want you to be aware there are options, okay? So I do see that person who has hidden feelings for you, but also I see a new person coming in, so you will have options, you will have a choice, okay? But this is the card of being in the rhythm of life and also being open to things developing in unexpected ways. So I feel right now you may be eager to experience love, but I feel there's certain things that you need to do for yourself first before this truly happens. But I'm also getting an energy here of surprise. I never get surprise with Two of Pentacles, but that's what I'm being given. So I'm just going to pull a card on that Two of Pentacles. Now, for some of you, I'm not seeing another person there, but some of you, you could be talking to someone already, okay? You could be wondering where it's going, but I feel, yeah, I feel you may let go of that before you meet the person, okay? So if it's not emotionally fulfilling for you. I feel it's probably best to kind of like let go of it. We've got that Five of Cups there. So, but also I feel if you're asking the question, how's it going to go? If you're hesitant or feeling a bit unclear about it, it means this person's giving mixed signals, and you know, you're better than that. You deserve much more than someone giving you mixed signals, that's for sure. But the Five of Cups is indicating with that Two of Pentacles that there may be someone here who was attached to your energy, someone you lament from time to time. It can also indicate that you had to kind of like sacrifice a relationship that really kind of disappointed you. And I know that sounds like such a strange thing to say, because I feel like love, you know, when you're in love with a person, if they let you down, there's still feelings of love, and you're very confused and you're like, well, what do I do with these feelings now? They don't just go away. So I feel some of you have really tried to wrestle with something within yourself and really try to process something in order to let it go. I feel like you had to let go of a person that you didn't actually want to let go of at some point. And I feel it has caused a lot of heartbreak, but you are moving on from this. And, you know, the Five of Cups, it kind of indicates that you're trying to move on from something. But when it's partnered with the Two of Pentacles, it can indicate that every time you try to connect to love, it didn't go your way, broke your heart or left you disappointed or didn't meet your expectations. And right now, there's an energy of focusing on all the things that are scarce right now. You may feel like there's no options. You may feel there's a deficiency in anyone out there who has that spark, that thing that you're looking for in a relationship. But the universe says, don't focus on all the things that could go wrong. Believe, because those Two of Cups there indicate the universe is going to usher in a high level commitment for you when you least expect it. You're not even going to be looking for love when you meet this person. It is going to be a surprise. So I'm not surprised to see this card, but I was surprised to feel an energy of surprise with the Two of Pentacles, if that makes sense. So it's like just when you're busy thinking about, you know, how you don't have love in your life, suddenly the universe is going to show up for you and put a high-level commitment in your path. So very exciting. Now, this is the circumstances outside of yourself right now. We've got a Queen of Pentacles. So this can represent a friend, okay? Someone who is a loyal friend to you. Maybe there's an energy of invitation attached there, or maybe you're going to be doing something with this friend, but I'm also getting a very homely energy about this. So it can be that there's a little kind of nudge there to come out of a comfort zone. You tend to work really hard. Some of you may even be a parent or a guardian, and you know, you have responsibilities. You've committed yourself to certain things, and sometimes it's hard to get out of that cycle in order to create space to put yourself in a situation to meet love. So I feel with this card, it indicates that right now you're tending to yourself, and that has happened because the universe says it's time to focus on you. But I am getting like this energy of friendship groups around you. So let me just see what that is. Some of you may actually, because we have the Queen of Pentacles there, it can indicate that some of you will be doing online dating or joining like a chat forum and kind of like striking up a conversation with someone and think, wow, this person really gets me. And I feel like you may explore that sort of thing. Not everybody wants to do that, of course, my beautiful Cancerian, so please apply it to your situation. But the Queen of Pentacles is a very sort of domestic card. It means doing stuff from the home space, or you know, focusing on finances, comfort. A lot of you, the Queen of Pentacles, it feels very much like you're being protected by the universe so that you can conserve yourself for the one. Okay, that's another energy. Two of Pentacles. Okay, so Two of Pentacles, I'm getting like a really like left field energy that is not going to resonate with everyone, but it may resonate with someone, even if it's that one person. I'm just going to mention it and they'll disconnect from the energy. It's a really strong burst. Some of you, not all of you, but some of you may have been in a high-level commitment with someone, and due to personal circumstances, that person still kind of lives in your house, or you still share space with that person in some way. Even though you may not want to be with that person, it can be pretty hard or difficult, especially if you have a family, or, you know, you're getting a divorce, or, you know, there's like some sort of separation there. It feels complex, okay? I feel there will be an understanding about partners moving on, okay, if that's you. And with a lot of respect, I'm going to disconnect from that energy because I feel it is a dominant energy, but it doesn't apply to majority energy. There will be change, okay? Two of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Two of Cups. Yeah, I feel this is more about applying yourself and your energy to put yourself out there and not to give up, because you can have your happy ever after. Ten of Cups is, you know, like reaching a pinnacle point where you're happy. A lot of you are connecting to your family. You've spent a lot of time focusing on their needs, and with that Knight of Pentacles, it can indicate that love has been slow to come in for you, and you've been focusing on your projects, your money, you're really hardworking. And that Two of Cups, it sort of suggests here that you are going to meet love. But for some of you, especially since we have this card here, it suggests like you going out with your soul tribe outside the house, because these figures are outside the house in some way. So I feel some of you may pay to go to an event or go on a road trip, or it just feels like if you're going on a trip, it's just after the trip, but there may be an event that you're attached to after that trip that will put you in the path to meet a soulmate, okay? Either way, a soulmate is coming in and you are going to be put on that path. It will be a surprise. We have that Ace of Cups there, which means it's new love. It's not someone you know. Now, this is, of course, a hope and fear position as well. So it can indicate that you're hoping for love and you're hoping for new, and you're hoping it will lead to a high level commitment. I can feel in the energy that it's going to lead to like a proposal, marriage if you want it. So that's your call, your free will there. The fear, of course, is being let down, because I feel some of you have been let down badly by love in the past. But also I feel there is an energy, it's almost like a fluctuating energy, that sometimes you get a little down, you know, and I feel it's almost like you feel that you're giving up on love because it's not showing up for you. So unless love kind of comes in and proves to you it's there and it's real and it's kind and it's loving, I feel there's an energy here of like, I'll believe it when I see it, okay? So that's what's showing up there for you. But I can see that you're about to meet a loving, loyal person, and it is the start of everything, okay? I feel like there is an opportunity to move in with this person, and I'm going to see if I can find out when, because it's definitely not in the next 6 weeks, even though there's a potential here of you meeting this person or being connected to an event where this person is going to be at. So for example, if you've booked a course of study, right, but it doesn't start until November or even December maybe, it can be that it's outside the 6-week window, but at the same time you're connected to it. The potential is there. This person, they're already connected somehow to your energy, but they just haven't materialized in your world. Doesn't mean it's not happening. It means that, you know, there are certain procedures or steps that you need to make in your life according to your soul contract before this person comes in. Your outcome energy, we got the Sun card and the Strength. I would say whoever this person is, they have strong Leo in their chart. I also got some water energy there, so another Cancerian perhaps, or Scorpio Pisces energy. I feel this person's also got a bit of Aries, okay? Now, it doesn't have to be sun, moon, or rising, but they definitely have strong energy in their chart. And they are a very bold person. And what I mean by that is, you know, they are very decisive and they are very kind of committed. And when they meet you and they've basically gotten to know you, I feel like they quite quickly tell you how they feel, that they are in love with you. They don't lead you down the garden path, and they certainly do not play games, this person, because the energy of this person is life's too short to play games. So perhaps this person has experienced something very similar to your journey as well. The Sun card is the happy ever after. It's the most positive card in the deck, and this is like the general outcome. So I feel like you're going through a period of personal development and awakening, but also I feel this is nudging you to allow yourself to be seen. Get out there into the spotlight, do things, really explore life, be curious, but also connect to that open-hearted, childlike, playful side of yourself is what I'm being given there as well. And we've also got the Strength card. Now, the Strength card, of course, is a card of like being strong, independent, but also doing something bold and daring outside your usual kind of parameters there. I've mentioned that already. And I feel this is about you emerging in confidence. Okay, some of you may have been out of the dating scene for such a long time and you're like, oh, what dating scene? Don't want to connect to that. But I do feel that, you are getting more confident in your energy, and confidence is actually an aphrodisiac. So wherever you're at, I feel this is about you feeling comfortable in your own skin, doing something for you because you enjoy it, and the universe putting someone on your path who notices you in all your glory, shining with your beautiful light, and they're instantly attracted to you. They're drawn to you as soon as they meet you, is what I'm being given. Like a magnet is what I see there. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. I know this is so cheesy, but my guide said, you are the brightest person in the room. Okay, so maybe this indicates you're going to meet this person in a room. They've given me that so far, but I keep getting this, like, you stand out from the crowd. When this person sees you, it's like everyone else kind of falls away. Okay, so for some of you, I'm looking at the mountain there and I'm thinking maybe some of you are going on a trip to go skiing or climbing or something like that. So please take it as it resonates. It doesn't have to be that, but I just feel like after a big travel event or relocation, this is a very strong potential for you to meet your person after that. Now we've got, I release what doesn't serve me. See, that's the energy I've been picking up in this particular reading. So letting go of something that has been very painful, that has hurt you in some way. What I see also, it doesn't have to be to do with love. It can be this sense of loneliness, this sense of isolation. Sometimes we go through life and we feel like, we go unnoticed. So I feel some of you could have felt that way, but actually people do notice you. It's just that you may not notice them, or there's like missed connections or missed opportunities. But when you're meant to meet your soulmate, you're going to be put right in the path of that. You're not going to miss this opportunity. And your final card there is, I trust in divine timing. So even with a third deck, there is kind of an indication here that destiny and fate are going to intervene. You can't see love showing up for you right now, but it is on the horizon for you. I would say it's not in the next 6 weeks. Got to be honest with you there, but it's definitely on its way for you. So believe and receive. I feel that's the predominant message of this particular reading. Okay, so I'm just going to go and get a trinket or a room before we close. Okay, so we have the butterfly, okay, which tends to indicate a period of transformation. And I always say this, the caterpillar goes into the chrysalis, it dissolves its form. It doesn't just like sit in the chrysalis and wait until it's got wings. It actually jellifies. The whole self becomes a nothingness. And I feel some of you have been going through a very deep period of self-discovery, letting go of things, seeking greater meaning, greater authenticity, basically walking a path that feels sometimes a little bit isolating or lonely. And there is where you will find yourself again, and there is where your wings will spread and you will fly. So I also feel, thank you so much, I'm so grateful. My guide just said social butterfly. Social butterfly. Okay, so some of you are going to be invited to something where it feels like you're going to lots of different things all at once. Okay, this could come after some sort of travel, and this is an indication of where you may meet this person. And we also have a big old yes. So yes, your soulmate is coming. Yes, it is in divine timing. No, do not give up hope on love, because love has certainly not given up on you. Okay, so I will leave it there. Thanks so much. I'm so grateful. If you do decide to get married to this person, I just heard like it's a yes. So my guys are like showing me in the water, because I'm scrying at the same time as doing a reading, someone proposing, and it's a yes. So yeah, if you do want to settle down with a person in that way, it's going to happen for you with this person. Okay, this new one who's coming in. So if something resonates, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press that little notification bell. Lets you know when I update my next message. Lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is so important for me too. Thank you so much, my beautiful Cancerians, and love and light.